Hi everyone, and welcome to this week's Soul Code Oracle Deck Insight. It's the 2nd of April 2024, and let's begin by taking a few deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. In through your nose and out through your mouth, making sure that you're bringing yourself and your focus and your consciousness back into this present moment, into this here and now, so we can spend these few moments together receiving the information, the insights, the revelations that the Soul Code Oracle Deck and the Divine wants to share with us through the frequencies that are available this week for us all. Continuing to bring your focus into this moment through your breath, focusing into your heart space and allowing yourself to be open to receive all that will be shared with you today and for the rest of the week when connecting in with and focusing on the frequencies and the codes that will be here and be shown to guide us this week. You should close your eyes, and if you have a particular question or you have a particular situation that you'd like a bit more clarity on, focusing on that, and then allow the soul code that is chosen to guide you to the answers you seek, the information that the universe and soul wants to share with you, so that you can find those answers and you can move forward and find ease and grace within your day and your week and your life in every aspect. Taking a few more deep breaths. Connecting to the frequencies, connecting into the heart space. The code for this week and the frequencies that we've got to work with this week is abundance and growth. Take a few moments now, thinking back into the question or the idea or the situation that you are focusing on to receive information on this week. In what ways is there abundance there that you aren't seeing, that you aren't capitalizing on, that you aren't accepting or receiving? And what areas of growth is there in that situation? If you haven't got a situation specific, focus on just the abundance that is flowing in your life right now that you might not be seeing, you might not be focusing on because you're always looking at where you don't have instead of where you do have. This week is an amazing week, and the frequencies are available to us in order for us to uncover and see and receive the abundance that's already there for us. And once we see that we have so much abundance around us, we're actually elevate our frequency up, so then we can receive more. And in that way we can grow. And by the growth is in our ability to receive, our ability to see, accept, and then also share the abundance that we have with others, rather than holding on to it because we're afraid there's a lack, that we're never going to have enough. By switching that and changing our focus and changing our frequency into knowing that we have abundance, that we have so much, and that by opening up and sharing our abundance, we're giving ourselves possibilities to grow even more abundance in our life, because when we share, we create a flow. And this week is really about creating that flow of abundance in our life, whether it's just in the ability and the flow of receiving for ourselves, receiving or seeing what we have already in our life, all the abundance that we have that's in our life right in this minute. Even if you feel like there's nothing there, I promise you there is abundance in your life. It can come as simple down as having a jar full of coffee, being able to go out for a meal, the love that you have from your family, the fact that you have sunshine rather than rain and floods. I know this sounds really simple, and sometimes in times when we are under great stress and we've got so much happening in our lives, it seems like, that's just not, but it is. Those simple things take you into the acceptance and the receiving of the more abundance and more abundance, because when you don't see your abundance and you don't accept it and celebrate it, you are closing the door on more abundance because you're sitting in your lack frequency. And when you're in your lack frequency, you're not in alignment with your abundance. So you can't receive because you're in lack. So it's really a perfect week this week to switch in places that you can from that lack frequency to the abundance frequency. And that's those simple acts of being thankful for a warm cup of tea, a hug from a loved one, a phone call from someone, a smile from someone that you walk next to, they smile and say, "Hi, good afternoon." And you just go, "Thank you, good afternoon to you," and receive that. Don't see it as anything other than someone sharing some joy with you. And this week is just the most amazing week to do that, because we're being supported by the universe to tap into our ability to connect in with the abundance that is here with us now, and opening up our channels to receiving even more abundance in our lives, and growing our frequency and our vibration to an even higher level so that we can receive more, then we can share more, and then we can really make a difference. And we can live with ease and grace and joy and in an abundance frequency rather than a lack frequency. Because we are our human experience and our human world at the moment really focuses on what we don't have, the lack. And the sooner we can get out of that frequency and that thought pattern, the more abundance we'll have. We'll raise our frequencies up to meet and being in alignment with the abundance frequency, our soul abundance frequency, tapping into that, which is unlimited. Our actual abundance is unlimited. The only reason why we don't have the abundance is because we are putting a cap on it. We're putting a limit on it. We're stopping it from flowing because of our fear, lack, etc. So this week's a perfect week to work on that and to ask God, the divine angels, whatever you want to call it, calling God, calling the universe, calling the source, and say, "Show me where my abundance lies. Show me where my lack lies, and help me to transform my lack into abundance." And by doing that, you can truly make permanent changes in order for you to become a more abundant human, have more abundant life, and grow so much more, and be able to share and have that beautiful ease and grace and flow in your life. And in order to help cement that in, I'd like to now take you through a light language activation to connect you in with the frequency of the abundance and growth, so that you can really hone in and focus on it this week, and to really just to have the most wonderful point of view on life, and flip that switch to seeing the abundance rather than seeing the lack that we have. And when we do that, we truly do change our lives. So if you'd like to take a deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth, just focus on the code for a few moments. Sorry, it's a bit blurry. Focus on in and out. Finish, close your eyes and receive. Ura kasia, nikatusa, anokati, anokata, anokiti, anokata, rikasuna katata, asunikata, urikata, urikata, urikatana, urikata, urikata, urikatana, alushina kuta, alushina kata, alushina kata, alushina kata, urzaka. Urazaka, Urazaka mo, Urazaka, Urazaka, Urazaka mo, noa, noa, Uraka tata, Uraka tata, Urakata, 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 tata. Activating our ability to see, feel, sense, receive abundance. Uraka nanusaka tusinaka sunaka, turaka satika na kusina, kujina kutishana kutuzina katata, kuzina ka hujika tujina ka jikatikta. Now, opening up our eyes to seeing where We have a lack frequency, a lack thought, a lack mentality in our lives. Zukata, 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 zukata. And activating our ability to see the abundance rather than the lack in that situation, in that moment. Uzukatata, uzukatata, zukatata, zukatata, zukatata. Changing our focus, changing our frequency to become in alignment with abundance. Letting go of the lack, letting go of the fear, seeing and sensing and feeling the abundance flow in every moment, every aspect of our life. Ujinaka tu sinaka tu jinaka tu jinaka tu jinaka tu jinaka tu jinaka urizika tu shina ujinaka 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 tu shina. Allowing the flow of golden white pearlescent light expand out of your heart and surround your whole body. Uzunakatata, uzunakata, uzunakatata. Lighting up every cell with the frequency of abundance. Uzana, 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 uzana. Ujikatuta, ujikatuta, ujikatata. Uraka, 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 uraka. Uzana, 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 uzana. Allowing you now to be in the frequency and grace in receiving abundance in your life. And your ability now to switch your lack mentality, your lack feelings, the lack frequency to abundance in every aspect. Uzana, uzana, sukata, ukata, ukata, sukata, ukata, sukata, ukata, sukata, ukata, sukata, ukata, sukata, ukata, sukata. Unaka, unaka. Knowing that abundance is your natural state of being. It is your natural state. The false state is a lack state, is a fear state when it comes to abundance. Abundance is now your foundation. Uzana, ujana, ujana, uzana, uzana, ujina, kozana, uzina, kazana, abundance is your birthright. Abundance is your natural frequency. Abundance is your natural frequency. You are abundance. You are abundance. You are abundance. You receive abundance in every way. Your eyes are now open to seeing. Your heart is now open to receiving. And you are now allowing yourself to grow and be in this frequency of abundance. Azanaka, azanaka, azanaka. Taking a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. In through your nose and out through your mouth. Bring yourself back into this present moment. When you're ready, open your eyes. And I'd like you to just write down 3 things that you know and you see and you feel that is abundant for you, where your abundance is flowing. And focus on those 3 things today and seeing how that is abundance in your life, how it brings abundance in your life and how you are abundant. Because when we start to focus on that, that is when we start to receive more. Thank you, beautiful souls. I'm wishing you the most amazing week filled with abundance and grace. Infinite love to you all.